Hey, what is up guys, I'm Andrew Tech, and on this video, we're gonna see if LG's 5-year-old flagship phone is still worth in 2020, so let's get right into it. So the LG G4, the predecessor to the LG G3, which at the time was an amazing phone. So the LG G4 came out in June of 2015, and at that time when this device was first released, the hype was real. Literally everyone wanted to get their hands on this device, but that's been almost 6 years since the device came out, and is it actually any good in 2020? So let's start off with the camera on the LG G4, because the camera, in my opinion, it's one of the strongest strengths of this device. Literally when this device came out, the hype on the camera was real, because at the time people were even saying that the camera on the LG G4 was as good as a mid-range DSLR like a Canon T3i or a Nikon D3200. And to this day, the camera on the LG G4 still doesn't disappoint, because the LG G4 is rocking a 16 megapixel camera, and considering that this device is almost 6 years old, it still has a higher megapixel count than my Galaxy S9, because my Galaxy S9 only has 12 megapixels. So the megapixels might be just numbers to some of you, but honestly the megapixels really matter, especially when zooming or cropping the image. More details are going to remain on the image that was shot with a higher megapixel count camera. The LG G4 can shoot videos in 4K up to 30 frames, and overall, the video and photo quality that you are getting from this device is still pretty impressive. The entire phone is made out of plastic, and considering that it is made out of plastic, the phone doesn't have that cheap feel to it. It definitely feels like you are holding a premium device. Obviously, this was LG's flagship phone at that time, so you are expecting a higher quality build. Since this phone came out in 2015, you do get pretty huge bezels on the display, but not as big as the iPhone 8's bezels, which is good. So if you don't like bezels, then this might not be the phone for you. Also, since this phone has huge bezels on top and at the bottom of the screen, this phone might give you the look that you have an outdated device, but if that's not a problem for you, then you shouldn't have to worry about this. So speaking about the display, this display is still really good. In fact, it's even sharper and better than the iPhone 8's display. The LG G4 has a 5.5 inch IPS display with a resolution of 12,560 by 1440, and it is still gorgeous even to this day. It gets decently bright outdoors, and the contrast and the saturation is just on point. Really nice to see such a beautiful screen like this on a device this old. While the LG G4 might not be as powerful as devices that are currently coming out, this device still handles any game that you throw at it with minor hiccups here and there, and it has a Snapdragon 808 hexa-core processor with 3GB of RAM, and like I said, it doesn't fully disappoint when you throw any type of game or even multitask with this device. It is running on Android version 6.0, and I'm not sure if it got another update after this one or if it's stuck on this version, because LG sucks when it comes to software updates. You're only getting 1 or 2 of these software updates with these LG devices. The LG G4 has 32GB of memory, but luckily it is expandable with a microSD card. And in terms of the storage, you don't have to worry about that. The LG G4 still has a headphone jack, and that is really important to me, especially in 2020, because most of the time I'm still using wired headphones and I want the ability to plug in my headphones, not just use Bluetooth. It also has a removable 3000 mAh battery that is pretty decent, but it's not going to get you throughout the whole day with just one single charge, but it can easily get you about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time. So battery life, I guess, is not that great on this phone, but it all comes down if you're a lightweight user or a heavy user. So overall, I have to say that the LG G4 is still a pretty solid device even in 2020, especially considering the price, because now you can get the LG G4 for under $100, which is a steal if you ask me. And it has an amazing 2K screen that it's even better than some phones that are newer like the iPhone 8, and it also has an amazing camera, and the LG Experience software is, I guess, okay. The only reason why I wouldn't pick up the LG G4 in 2020 is because the updates are just way behind on this device, and you are pretty much stuck with the updates that LG gives you, and after that they won't give you any new updates. But those are obviously my opinions and they can vary on each person. But that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know if you guys are gonna pick up the LG G4 down below in the comments, and if you guys think it's still worth in 2020, and if you guys are considering picking up this phone, let me know also down below in the comments. But yeah guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Also let me know what kind of videos or what kind of device you guys want me to do next down below in the comments. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.